groups of people how to effectively reach out to people living or engaged with life on the streets by providing first-hand experience and the knowledge of what life is really like on the streets. I was homeless for many years. All right, I ran away from home when I was 14 years old. All right, lived on the streets, went from friend's house to friend's house. You know, never really, you know, slept in an alley. Never really slept on a bench. You know, always had a gig. Always had somewhere I could go lay my head down when I got tired enough to go to sleep. One thing about life on the streets is that it's very hard because you can't always go to sleep when you don't have a set time to go to sleep. You see what I mean? In fact, you don't really want to go to sleep because there's nowhere to sleep. You're not looking forward to sleep. You know what I mean? So therefore, most of us, we spend like a 12, 16-hour day up functioning. Then we go to sleep for 8 hours, hopefully. All right, I only get like 5, but we go to sleep. So you're looking at 16 hours of function, all right, that we're used to doing. A person on the streets is used to staying up 24 hours without a problem. That's at minimum, all right, without a problem. Walking the streets, doing drugs, drinking, talking on the street corners, whatever passes the time. But they are used to staying up for 24 hours at the least without a problem. And that's why when we're talking to them, we need to have some experience and have some knowledge and some insight on what we're dealing with. All right, we're dealing with a person that might seem like they not understanding what you're saying or they're not there with you. We have to understand all the factors. Maybe this person's been up 48 hours. You know what I'm saying? Really want to hear you. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the experience of the knowledge of what life is really like on the streets. Knowing what life is really like on the streets is very important. And if you can reflect back to, and it doesn't have to be as detrimental as my situation. It doesn't have to be as detrimental as homeless, you know, was on drugs, all right? To be able to relate and to be able to become sympathetic, all right? And to put yourself into that situation. You think about times when you were less fortunate. It doesn't have to be homeless. You think about times before you straightened up your life. I mean, there are a lot of things that we have conquered in life. Now, we haven't conquered them all because it's not time to go home yet. You know what I'm saying? But you think back to the things that had you bound, that you've conquered. You see what I mean? You think on how traumatic that was and how you knew you were a prisoner to this, but you knew it had to be beat, but you needed help. You see, a lot of times, that's all you need is for somebody to just give you that one little nudge, and you can go. And that's when you begin to reach out.